since January 2002. Lara goes again. That's even longer. That's all over. That's finished it. 3 sixes off successive balls.
Well, Darren Lehman's on now. He has taken the odd wicket every now and then. He's had a day too. 100 this morning for him. His second 100 at this ground. And there's his 34 wickets for him in one-day cricket so far. Oh! Well, he's got a bit of bat on this. Will this bring it up? This he needs 2 for his 100, just a single. And that takes him on to 99, Lara on to 49. Brought up Brian Lara's 50. He's the first one to one of the little milestones. The crowd go wild for Brian Lara, but they're all waiting for Wavell Hinds to double up here on the weekend. Big smile on the captain's face, as there should be. Gentle push to mid-off, and they're all jumping out of their seats. Wavell Hinds for the second time in a row this weekend looks to the stars and says thank you very much, and then Chris James always following there for the crowd, and the Aussies clapping him out there as well. Brian Lara puts his arm around his shoulder. Well done, mate. This is going to be a very good finish to this tour for the West Indies. Finish on a good note here today. They'll get this win up. And then move on, as I said, in a week's time against Sri Lanka to take them on. That's how he's done. 125 deliveries.
It's been an outstanding knock from Wavell Hinds. Can't use the word commitment often enough.
Well, there we go. This one might go for 6. I think that just cleared the rope. Certainly did. Really good skips at 6. Brian Lara moves on now, and those runs just getting smaller and smaller, closer and closer. And they're just waiting to celebrate this third win in this series, but second one here this weekend. There we are, Lara, as we're used to him, straight down the ground, over the rope for 6. 227 for 1. Well, there they are celebrating, bells, whistles, everything, drums, you name it. 6, signaling 6, as it was the last delivery. Here it is, Brian Lara down the pitch, hit this one low and hard over the ropes. So now the requirement, 21 from 48 balls. The sun, well, it's starting to sink in the west, and so are the Australians' chances. To talk you through the last few overs, it's going to be Tony Cozier and David Hooks.
Thank you, Jeff Thompson. That's your last commentary stint for the tournament and for the season. And just to wish you bon voyage on your way back to Australia. And thanks for everything you've done for the commentary. Very popular here in the Caribbean. And I hope you've enjoyed the cricket as much as you've enjoyed the fishing. Celebration time here at the Queen's Park Stadium in Grenada. Picking up a couple. All around the ground, and they think it's over. Soon will be. shot, only for the single. The thing is, gone over 350 runs now in the series. When you consider that he was not even included in the squad of 15 at the beginning and only came in following the injury to Shipner and Chandrabol, really is quite an achievement. Not very often of late have West Indian crowds been able to celebrate as they are here. They've been through some rough times. Celebrating now, 231 for one, just 17 more required. Been a crowd which has exceeded the capacity of the ground. They've really packed them in here. It wasn't as big as this on Friday, but it was big enough. And there's Lara going for another huge hit. That's gone the longest we've seen for the day. It's disappeared.
Darren leaving bowling his left arm finger spins, and Brian Lara went down and went bang. And that is a big hit over extra cover. 11 to win.
There he goes again. He's enjoying himself. And it's over the top once more. They're loving this. Well, not Darren Lehman, but they are.
Didn't hit me the first time. Lara came down and went bang.
Successive sixes, still 4 balls left in the over. Just 5 needed now for the victory. It reduced Australians' series triumph to 4-3. West Indies would reel off 3 consecutive victories. First time Australia have suffered that since January 2002. Lara goes again. That's even longer. That's all over. That's finished it. 3 sixes off successive balls. And Darren Lehman's day, which started so brilliantly with 100, has ended in a little bit of a disappointment, with 3 sixes off the first 3 balls of the over to Brian Lara. What an emphatic way to round off this series. Joy all the way around the Queen's Park Stadium. West Indies have won 3 in a row. Australia, of course, clinched the series by winning the first 4. 249 for 1. The West Indies have won with 6.5 overs to spare, with 103 to Hinds, and Lara putting the exclamation marks onto the story with 3 consecutive 4s of Lehman. 3 consecutive 6s, I should say, of Lehman, and carrying a souvenir stump. Are they happy or what?
Why shouldn't they be? And the relationship between the 2 sides has been quite outstanding. And the one hiccup, the test match between Salwan and McGrath, quite tight after that. Hinds, what a wonderful series he had. The Australians have played the game in the spirit that they have for the last 2 or 3 years.